Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're diving into something I know a lot of us think about, especially with, wanting to make those New Year's resolutions maybe a little early, stylish living, but on a budget, right?
Absolutely.
So, you want to revamp your wardrobe without emptying your wallet.
Right.
We've got you covered.
Yeah.
I am so excited to dive into this. I have this guide here. It is incredible.
Sure.
It is chock full of budget-friendly fashion trends and tips. And I have to say, looking at it, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm already kind of rethinking how I approach my own closet. So
Interesting.
yeah, it's really cool. So and we have a fantastic expert here who's going to help us unpack all of this.
I'm happy to be here.
So one of the things that I found really fascinating in here was this idea of sticking to one color. That can make you look so chic.
It's amazing how just a few strategic choices.
Right.
It can completely change how we perceive an outfit, right?
Yeah.
And the best part is you don't have to, have a celebrity budget to achieve it, right?
That's what we're talking about today.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm looking at this and it says monochromatic magic and I'm like, okay, tell me more.
Yeah, the magic of the monochromatic look, it's really intriguing how something as simple as sticking to a single color can translate to such elegance. And, one reason for this might be its connection to kind of minimalist aesthetics.
Okay.
Which often signifies, luxury sophistication.
So instead of grabbing my jeans and a t-shirt, which I'm prone to do,
Right.
it's I should be thinking all black everything. Can I pull that off?
You absolutely can. And remember, monochromatic doesn't have to mean flat or boring.
Okay.
Imagine a range of blacks. A charcoal sweater, black jeans, maybe even, a black leather jacket.
Oh,
with these subtle textural differences.
Yeah.
It's about playing within that single color family to create depth. Historically, monochromatic looks were also associated with royalty. Think about those flowing gowns, in single bold colors.
Right.
They weren't just about making a statement, right? They also helped to elongate the figure, creating this sense of stature and presence.
I never thought about it like that. It's almost like wearing a power suit, but in any color.
Exactly.
So we've got history, we've got elegance, and it's all packed into one color palette.
That's right.
Okay. I'm already starting to rethink my wardrobe, but but what about adding a little personality, to these single color looks?
Right.
Because I don't want to look I'm ready for
right.
a black and white movie or something.
Yeah.
It's how do we kind of spice things up a little bit?
Right.
And this guide mentions something called statement accessories. And I have to admit that that piqued my interest. I'm like,
yes.
Tell me more about this.
Yeah. So accessories are a game changer, especially on a budget. I mean, you could have a capsule wardrobe, which, by the way, refers to a collection of essential versatile pieces.
Yeah. Right.
And you can completely transform those basic items with the right accessories. Imagine, a simple white t-shirt and jeans, right?
Right.
Add a vibrant silk scarf.
Okay.
A chunky vintage necklace. Or even just a unique belt. And suddenly your outfit is telling a story.
Okay, now you're speaking my language. I love that, my outfit can tell a story.
Exactly.
What are, some other ways we can achieve that, wow factor without breaking the bank?
One word: tailoring.
Okay.
It's incredible how a good tailor can elevate even the most affordable piece of clothing.
Right.
Fit is everything, right? It creates this polished, put-together look that instantly makes you seem more fashionable.
So I've definitely, snagged some amazing finds at thrift stores, but sometimes the fit isn't quite right. It's almost like finding a hidden treasure, but you don't have the key to unlock it.
Exactly.
Is there a secret to finding a good and affordable tailor?
Don't be afraid to venture, beyond the high-end areas.
Oh, okay.
Local seamstresses or tailors tucked away in your neighborhood often offer the same quality of work at a fraction of the price.
Okay.
Remember, good tailoring is an investment. It can breathe new life into your existing wardrobe and help you create a more curated style without the high cost.
That's a brilliant tip. Okay, so we've got our foundation right.
Yeah.
Monochromatic magic, power of good tailoring.
Yes.
But this guide is packed with even more tips.
Yes.
And I'm ready to dive in. What else does it have to say about, creating a stylish wardrobe on a budget.
Well, let's get into it.
So we've talked about like building a stylish wardrobe on a budget. And this guide has some really like specific outfit ideas that I'm dying to unpack.
Yeah.
So let's start with casual chic. Okay, so they're suggesting like high-waisted jeans, a fitted white t-shirt, and like a tailored blazer.
Yeah.
It sounds so simple, but I feel like there's something about that combination that just like screams effortless style.
It's the art of balance and contrast, right?
Oh.
You have, the fitted silhouette of the t-shirt, potentially the jeans as well, depending on the style. And then you're kind of like breaking it up with this structured layer of the blazer.
Okay.
So it just creates that visual interest, makes you look instantly more stylish.
And like you were saying earlier, accessories can really like take it to that next level.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Keep it casual with like sneakers and a crossbody bag for daytime, or elevate it with, heels and a statement necklace for a night out. The same basic pieces can take you from, a coffee date to dinner with friends, just by, switching up the accessories.
Okay, I'm sold. Now, this next outfit idea kind of surprised me a little bit.
Okay,
so date night ready.
Yeah.
We've got black skinny jeans, a fitted top, and wait for it, another blazer.
Right.
Are blazers like the secret weapon of a stylish yet budget-conscious wardrobe?
I wouldn't say it's a secret anymore.
Okay.
But you're definitely catching on.
Okay.
A well-fitting blazer is so versatile.
Right.
In this date night look, it's about creating that air of understated chic, with a bit of an edge.
Right.
So, black skinny jeans is a fitted top that creates that sleek silhouette, and then the blazer adds that touch of sophistication. Again, it's about finding those pieces that can transition from day to night, casual to dressy.
Right. And I love that they're suggesting like adding like a bold lip color to that.
Yes.
It's amazing how like such a small detail can like just make such a difference.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Speaking of details, the guide touches on like denim as like a wardrobe staple.
Yeah.
But honestly, like finding the right pair of jeans feels like a never-ending quest.
It can be. It can be.
Yeah. Like any like tips for navigating the world of denim?
So denim can be tricky, but a good pair of jeans is worth its weight in gold, right?
Yes.
I always recommend, opt for those classic cuts.
Okay.
Like high-waisted or straight-leg jeans.
Okay.
Those styles are universally flattering and effortlessly stylish.
Right.
And then when it comes to washes,
Yeah.
I always recommend sticking to like a classic blue or black.
Okay.
They're timeless, they're versatile, very easy to dress up or down.
Yeah, it's like having like a blank canvas, you can dress them up with heels and a blazer, or keep it casual with like a t-shirt and sneakers.
Right, exactly.
And speaking of casual, I was a little surprised to see athleisure listed as like a fashion trend.
Yeah.
Is it really possible to look stylish in like workout clothes?
Athleisure has definitely earned its place in the fashion world.
Okay.
But it's all about, striking that balance between comfort and style.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So think, sleek joggers,
Okay.
high quality leggings, well-structured tops.
Okay.
And don't underestimate the power of a good hoodie.
Okay.
The key is to avoid, looking like you just rolled out of bed.
Right. Right.
So choose pieces with, interesting details.
Okay.
Like, mesh panels or unique cuts. And pair them with, those more structured items to kind of like elevate the look.
So it's all about that like high-low mix.
Yeah.
Right. It's exactly.
So you're taking these like comfy pieces.
Right.
But you're pairing them with things that feel a little more like polished and put together to create that balanced, stylish outfit.
Yes.
Speaking of like mixing and matching, the guide briefly mentions layering.
Okay.
But I would love to like dive a little deeper into that because I feel like layering is one of those like fashion secrets
that can
instantly make an outfit look more expensive.
Right.
And more put together.
It's like magic, right?
Yes.
It adds dimension, texture, and visual interest to your outfits,
Yeah.
making even the simplest pieces look more sophisticated.
Right.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
A plain white t-shirt
Right.
becomes infinitely more stylish when you layer a denim jacket.
Right.
Or a lightweight cardigan over it.
Or even like a flowy kimono or something.
Exactly.
That's you want to do like a more bohemian vibe.
Right, yeah. Layering is all about like experimenting with different like lengths and textures, proportions to kind of create a look that's uniquely you.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to mix and match different fabrics and patterns.
Yep.
A chunky knit sweater over a flowy dress, a leather jacket over a lace top. I mean, the possibilities are truly endless.
This is already like so much to process, but I'm like loving these practical tips.
Good.
What else does the guide suggest when it comes to like, building a stylish wardrobe on a budget?
Let's dive into that.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot, like from monochromatic looks to layering, but this guide's about more than just like clothes, right?
Right.
It's about like how we think about fashion too.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's not just what we're wearing; it's the choices we're making.
Exactly, and one of the most important aspects of building a stylish wardrobe, especially on a budget, is being a conscious consumer, right? And that's where this emphasis on thrifting, on sales, on quality over quantity really comes in.
Yes, it's like treasure hunting, but for your wardrobe.
Exactly.
Do you have any like tips for navigating like the world of secondhand shopping? Because it can be like a lot.
It can definitely feel like a jungle out there.
Right.
Yeah. I would say like my biggest tip is to go in with an open mind and a willingness to experiment.
Okay.
Right? Like don't be afraid to dig through the racks, try things on and just see what catches your eye.
Okay.
And remember, like sizes, especially with vintage pieces, can be a little inconsistent.
Right.
So don't be discouraged if something doesn't like fit perfectly at first glance.
Right. A good tailor
can work wonders.
A good tailor can work wonders.
That is so true.
Yeah.
I have found some of my favorite pieces at thrift stores.
Right.
It's amazing what people let go of.
I know. Right. And it feels good too, because it's like you're giving these clothes like a second life.
Exactly.
Which is awesome and easier on the wallet. So
Absolutely.
It's a win-win.
Totally.
Speaking of feeling good,
yeah.
This guide doesn't just focus on like the clothes, right?
Right.
It also like emphasizes the importance of confidence.
Yes. Yep.
How does that play into this whole, budget-friendly, stylish approach?
Because ultimately, confidence is the best accessory.
Okay.
Like you can have the most amazing wardrobe filled with designer pieces, but if you don't feel good in what you're wearing, it won't matter.
Right.
True style comes from within.
Okay.
It's about embracing your individuality and expressing yourself authentically.
It's like that saying, right? Like fashion fades, but style is eternal.
Yes, exactly.
Ugh, this deep dive has been such an eye-opener for me, honestly. We've learned about the monochromatic looks, statement accessories, the tailoring magic, layering.
Yes.
All these great things, but I think the biggest takeaway for me is like you don't need a huge budget to have incredible style.
Exactly. It's about being resourceful.
Yeah.
Being creative. And finding what works for you. And most importantly, like having fun with it, right?
Fun, play around with it.
Exactly.
See what works for you.
Yes.
So to all of our listeners out there, like as you're kind of going on your own budget-friendly fashion journey, I have one final question for you.
Okay.
How are you going to use these tips to like create your signature style? What makes you feel confident? What makes you feel empowered? Because like at the end of the day, like the clothes are amazing.
Right.
But the most important thing is that you feel good in what you're wearing.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
I couldn't agree more.
This has been such an incredible deep dive into budget-friendly fashion.
It has been fun.
Thank you for joining us and for all your insights. I feel like I can conquer the fashion world now without, going bankrupt.
Exactly. There you go.
Awesome. To everyone listening, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into, the topics that you care about. And until next time, stay curious.